Now, in here, we're going to show you a very, very interesting case study. We've already published it online with the results and so on and their healing progression. But in this particular case, because we didn't actually do it before, we're going to also release the full footage with sound, so you can actually get a better understanding of what went on during the aesthetic procedure. And this is very good, an amazing procedure, because it shows you how simple these procedures are. And this is a mole on the scalp. It's called a cerebriform formation, because this sort of mole is quite common. It occurs on the scalp. It actually takes place on the scalp, sorry, and it's very easily removed. Historically, this type of mole is removed by shaving off the area around it and then removing it with a scalpel. It's not necessary. Once again, you don't even need to shave the area. If you use an electrical arcing device, an appropriate one, then you can do this procedure quite safely, even without shaving the area, which is extremely good. So not only will you have very, very good aesthetic results at the end of the treatment, as we'll see, but also you don't need to actually have that particular person to shave, to have the head partially shaved, and so people will not even notice that they had this procedure done, and the results are absolutely amazing. This is possible again using voltaic plasma devices or lasers, but using a scalpel is much more difficult. So again, this is an example of how this particular treatment is improving on what is available out there. And once again, we have used topical anesthetic. We haven't used any injectable anesthetic. Historically, once again, doctors, this was done simply by doctors, but as we mentioned in other videos, because these are not medical conditions, this type of mole is removed for aesthetic purposes only. It's not dangerous at all. Therefore, from a legal standpoint, it's not a doctor the one who's required. A doctor can remove it, but you don't necessarily need to be a doctor to remove it. So if you're not a doctor and you remove it, there cannot be the MHRA knocking at your door, arresting you or anything. Nobody is there saying that you have done something illegal because you're not a doctor, because it's not a medical procedure. Once again, it's very, very important to understand that, because there's been a lot of confusion about the distinction between aesthetic and medical procedures. This is an aesthetic procedure, aesthetic treatment that does not require a doctor to perform, to have it performed. And these are the results after. So 10 days after, 14 days, 10 weeks after. See whether we've got a before picture in here. This is in between. Yes, and again, oh yes, another important thing is that two important factors of this particular treatment is that we had hair regrowth on the area where the cerebriform formation was, and also I think it's called cerebriform nevus, if I remember well. Pardon me if I don't remember it really well. And also, so this is a great advantage, but it's not as if we have done something new. This is very well known from textbooks. So whenever you remove a cerebriform nevus, well, in place of the cerebriform nevus, very likely you're going to get hair regrowth. And also, because we're using plasma, which is the same physics as electrofulguration, you get no bleeding throughout and after the treatment, which is absolutely beautiful. If you use a scalpel, you get bleeding. If you use a laser, you're likely going to have some bleeding, because a laser is not an electrocoagulator. Basically, we are combining electrocoagulation with this sort of treatment, so which is extremely good. The aftercare is very simple. Just make sure that there's no infections. The person can wash their heads with the normal shampoo, which is not aggressive. Namely, a neutral shampoo is much better. Once a day or once every 2 days, not too often, it's not necessary. And that's pretty much it for this particular procedure. So right now, we're going to show you for the first time the entire procedure. So you're going to see the before, you're going to see how we have applied the numbing product to start with, so there is no injectable anesthetic in there, which is extremely good, and you can actually appreciate the full sound. So we hope that you'll find the next clip very interesting, as we found it as well. Perfetto.
E quando sparisce del tutto? Non c'è una traccia? Da vedere.
Togliamo questo prima, mi concentro.
Ok.
My goodness, that's great. So you're not going to feel anything, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So, but if it's too painful, let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, I love this thing. I'm going to get rid of it. Is it bothering you a bit?
But no.
It's perfect. I think we're going to have a very good result here. I'm so pleased. You've got it. So we're going to get rid of it. I'll show you something else I had on my
Let's
eye.
do it.
Oh yes. Perfect. So tell me if it's too painful. Okay?
Okay, I don't feel like it.
Perfect.
Czyli jutro wyjeżdżacie o 9:00, tak?
It's too painful. Too painful?
No.
I'll carry on. Stop me when it's too painful, okay?
Na 9:00 po niego już będę, bo tak to
It's too painful?
oczywiście nie zdążymy.
No, I don't feel.
Okay.
Dobra.
Stop me if you cannot bear it. It's recording. Beautiful.
Ja też tak gdzieś
Nice.
po 9:00 wyjadę, jak będę tam na miejscu, to będę się z Wami kontaktować. Pewnie, że jakby...
Painful?
No.
Jakby był problem jakiś z miejscem czy coś, to najwyżej się, jak się uda, to się tak może go zabierzesz, na przykład wiesz, a ja będę gdzieś tam szukać, nie?
Too painful?
Mm-mm.
Tell me when it's painful, okay?
Okay.
Nie wiem, Ula będzie miała pewnie wejściówki, to będę do niej też pisać, dzwonić.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Nie czujesz nic?
Troszkę, ale to nie jest ból.
Robię film dla ciebie, jak to wygląda.
No wiem, ale śmierdzi trochę.
No, ale w filmie tego nie będzie czuć.
Are we okay?
Mhm.
Ale szybko to idzie w
Tak.
porównaniu. Da lui è più veloce che la signora.
Okay. Quella la signora era di più.
Molto di più.
Non c'è pericolo che si incendiano i capelli?
Andrzej na szczęście nie rozumie.
Diciamo di no, non c'è.
Mio figlio non conosce l'italiano per
Che
fortuna.
forse è meglio.
Wiesz, o co zapytałyśmy? Już ci mogę powiedzieć.
No to powiedz.
Czy nie ma niebezpieczeństwa, że się włosy zapalą? Nie, tak, powiem, nie chcesz wiedzieć, jaka była odpowiedź. Spojrzenie mówiło wszystko. Nie, ale spokojnie.
Widzisz, z dziurą w głowie Andrzej, ale bez tej narośli.
Mhm.
Ładnie.
A to już?
Nie, jeszcze nie.
Jeszcze nie.
No, not
jest
yet, not yet.
to prawda.
The info? No?
No.
Ale już, wiesz, już jest płasko.
Mhm. Nie, pod koniec już tam coś czułem, ale to...
No tak, bo tam, wiesz, tutaj jak ja miałam tego, też później już trochę czułam, bo Emila tak głęboko nie weszła. Ale to nie jest. Szkoda, że nie mamy tego, nie gdzieś tam lampę, bo za wiele to lepsze.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're not going to be too long, maybe another 5 minutes. Okay?
Mhm.
Tell me if we're not, okay?
Okej.
Do wytrzymania?
No tak średnio, ale okej. Ja sobie zaciskam trochę rączki.
No właśnie widzę,
Perfect.
ale już jest niedługo.
Mhm. Słyszałem, 5 minut.
Ile?
5 minut ponad.
Mniej.
Are we okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Andrzej, ale kurczę, nie ma nic, jest płasko.
Okay?
Mhm. Dziura jest chyba, nie?
Nie, dziury nie jest idealnie, płaściutko.
So what I'm doing is just the same as any other mold, making sure that it's going to be as flat as possible. Still got a little bit.
Mhm. Jeszcze troszeczkę.
Mhm.
We're almost finished.
Okej.
Pięknie.
Almost finished. Beautiful.
To jest coś. A najszczęśliwszy Andrzej, nie? No,
W tym momencie to może nie, ale za chwilę.
nie, no strasznie to już przeszkadzało od dawna, mógł się zebrać do tego.
No, będę musiał inaczej ścinać trochę w końcu. Tak jak chcę.
Czekaj, nie gadaj. To jest wykończeniówka. Polerka. O, cudnie. Nie rusz. Zdjęcie się nas. Dobra. Pięknie. Po prostu cud miód. Co?
Chcę się zobaczyć. Chcę
Aha.
zobaczyć zdjęcie.
No czekaj, zaraz się odwrócisz, bo będziemy czołością, więc to zobaczysz. Poczekaj chwilę na tą radość.
Perfect. Finished.
Really?
Beautiful. I'll do that. So I know that now you can just turn around. Yes, perfect. Thanks. You're going to be tempted to touch it. Do not touch it.
Zaręczam ci, że masz. Że lepszej nie będziesz miał. Nie chcę być złośliwa.
To było nieładne.
Moje.
Nie mam.
Yes, this is going to be very, very easy. Super. Then I start taking this off first.
Mhm.
Molly?
No. Smell it.
Tak.
Asiada, jak jutro sprzęgniecie na tą wystawę? Co zabieramy na tą wystawę?
Jezu, musimy się właśnie jeszcze przygotować.
Endymet na pewno, Selvite,
Okay.
Okay.
lasery nie sądzę. Halo?
Co to tak miałczy?
We're almost there.
Yeah, this is some small one, so.
Perfect to finish that.
Mhm.
Molly?
No.
Almost finished, okay?
Okay.
jednorożec zniknął.
Boli?
Mm-mm.
We're almost finished.
Chciałam zapytać pod koniec, jak jest trzeć po włosku. Czemu tak mocno pociera te...
Perché alla fine strofini così forte?
Per togliere tutti i residui di carbonio
Aha.
e anche per vedere che sia appiattito.
Mhm, mhm.
So, just a bit more.
Zrozumiałaś, nie?
Mhm.
Boli?
Mm-mm.
Troszkę widzę.
Nie.
Nie? Okej.
Oops.
No.
Almost there.
Zdążyłam tylko przez ten telefon zrobić, jak był jeszcze.
No wiem jak był.
Nie będziemy go pamiętać.
No przecież mam nie jedno zdjęcie.
Perfect. Super. Super. Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Dziękuję.